I allow your eyes to see me. Do you have my gold? The other half when the job is done.
Forward! Secure the library!
By Anubis, where did they go? 40 Debans. So much money for destroying a few papyrus scrolls, at a time when war in the very streets is costing so many lives. Perhaps those that would fight for anything less are already dead. Fools. They fight for Achilles, but no master is worth dying for. No one will see me scale the library wall. I should hurry. The wall should be easy to climb. Now all I need to do is find a route to the top. Walls are not sufficient to stop me, nor will those guards be, so long as they don't notice me. The fellow has to go, preferably without causing a fuss. My sister, she is silent and deadly. Its poison fangs bring certain death. Luckily, the leather is thick enough. Horses fear snakes.
The sounds of fighting are making the horses especially nervous today. If they hurt themselves, I'll be in trouble. Easy, easy!
So much writing. A waste of good wine storage. Behind that door at the back of the room lies the object of my assignment. I am nearly victorious. By Horus, of all the timing. I must continue. Good idea. This may prove invaluable. The noise from a jump like that would give me away. It is done. I shall tear the linen into strips and wrap it around the grappling hook. Yes, wrapped in cloth, the grappling hook will be silent, and I can climb up the rope to the window. Now to light the torches and make an escape. I never ask questions. Still, my curiosity is piqued. What could be written on these scrolls that my clients would pay so much to have destroyed? Every jar bears the royal seal. By Ra, just some numbers and drawings. What value could they possibly be?
Forward! If the intruder gets his hands on even one of these amphoras, we'll all be fed to the crocodiles. We have to find him. Right, you three to the left. The rest, follow me! Keep your weapons ready!
I should hurry. My presence is no longer a secret.
this could only happen to me, I'm gonna miss my own wedding. Sorry, I'm too late to... Max? What's going on? Where are the guests? My dad? What?
Psst. It's starting.
Dear bride and groom, honored guests, welcome to Finisterre, at the end of the world. Now that you have all taken your seats, we can begin with the ceremony.
What is he talking about? There's no one here but us. Where is everyone?
We are gathered here today because Nina Kalenkoff and Max Gruber wish to join together in holy matrimony. I will begin with the sermon and the reading the couple have chosen. The second letter of Peter, chapter 3. And lo, the day of the Lord shall come, and fire shall rain from the sky. The earth shall melt in the heat, and all people and animals on it shall burn.
That isn't quite right, is it? What's going on here? Oh my god. No! Max? Max! Hello? Can anyone hear me? I can't get out of here! Max, where are you? Hello? I hope he's safe. Where did he go? Am I imagining things? Never mind. Better get the hell out of here. Even if it means following something I imagined. I'm no expert on tapestries, but even I can see that this one can't be pulled down or moved aside. Sadly, I have to get rid of it somehow so I can see what's behind it. Set fire to the mop. Okay. Who knows what it might be good for? If it doesn't work, it'll just mean one mop less in the world. Not a great loss. There's an opening behind the tapestry. The most I'll do is break all my fingernails if I try to scratch the mortar loose. Much too big for me, but I'll take it, along with a clothes hanger. I can't pull it out of the wall with my bare hands. I could jam the nail into the narrow side of the clothes hanger. I'll fill the chalice with water. I'm gonna need every drop with a fire like that. Good. This should take a while, but I can probably put out a small section. Phew, finished. A loose board that survived the fire relatively intact. I could use it to scratch away the loose mortar. Let's see. I've widened the crack a little. The board fits perfectly, and now I can climb onto the statue. Maybe I can find a way into the tower from there, somehow.
Are you okay?
Yes, I just didn't sleep well.
Nina, you're sleeping badly every night. Your dreams are getting worse.
Yeah, well, we are getting hitched the day after tomorrow. Aren't you the least bit nervous?
You're still avoiding the issue. And it's been like this since Tunguska.
That was a long time ago. They're dreams. They don't mean anything.
You don't know that, okay? I found a place you underlined in the Bible. The Apocalypse. And lo, the day of the Lord shall come, and fire shall rain from the sky. The earth shall melt in the heat, and all people and animals on it shall burn. Nina, I'm worried about you.
You haven't answered my question yet.
Which one?
About you being nervous because of the day after tomorrow.
Well, I could have done without all that other stuff.
True. We don't need all that. The church, the people. I just want the two of us on our honeymoon.
In Australia.
Let's just get out of here.
You're crazy. Okay. Why not?
Down! On the floor! Move! Move! Move!
What's this about? Max!
Target in custody. We're coming out.
Don't worry. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. And Nina, I'm especially sorry. I'll miss our honeymoon.
Are you the fiancé, Nina Kalenkov?
Who the hell are you? What do you want with us?
We have an arrest warrant for Max Gruber. He is suspected of terrorist activity. I suggest you take this through the official channels. I don't like renditioning women.
Official channels? He does not know who he's talking to. Not a single official record of Max's arrest. I'm starting to think they weren't police officers at all. Anyway, I filed a missing persons report. Looks like that's all I can do right now. Officially, that is. What the hell did Max mean when he said he'd miss our honeymoon? Odd time for sentimentality. We were headed for Australia. Perhaps I should start with that. Five matches into the 11-12 German Bundesliga. Mainz at the top, Schalke at the bottom, the favorites somewhere midfield. Perhaps I'll find something in Max's things to give me a clue. Just a book about Australia in there. It's called Australia, The Journey of My Life. Written by Michael Cocker. Australia, our honeymoon. I'll take a closer look. Someone's hollowed out the inner pages of the book. There are 3 small flags inside. Must be useful for something. The table of contents is loose as well, and a lot of pages are missing. Chapters 3, 7, 10, and 15 were torn out entirely. A map of Australia. We were supposed to honeymoon there before Max got himself kidnapped. A secret compartment. Typical. I'll risk a peek. 2 keys. One has a label reading Museum Office. The other, smaller one is unmarked. Why, aside from his adolescent mental age, is Max hiding his office key in a secret compartment? And what's the other one for? There must be something at his office that'll help me, or him. Okay, better get to the museum. honeymoon led me this far, there must be something here Max needed me to find. Unfortunately, I still don't have the faintest idea what I'm supposed to be looking for. All I know is that Max got involved in something and that it was probably something stupid. Maybe it's got something to do with his recent projects. But where does he keep, or hide, his notes on them? Depicts a volcano in a stormy sea. Looks like Cumbre Vieja on La Palma. What's that? There's a thin crack running down the center of the picture and metal rails behind it. An air conditioner. The thermostat measures room temperature and regulates the airflow and heat setting. The drawer's locked. A map of Urfa, a city in the southeast of Turkey near Potbelly Hill. Max applied there as an excavation leader half a year ago, along with his colleague Emre Dardogan. It puzzled me at the time because early history isn't really his field. I'll take it with me. Photos from the excavation site on Potbelly Hill, Turkey. Someone's made a note here. It says the complex was built over 11,000 years ago, making it older than either the Egyptian pyramids or Stonehenge by quite some margin. Amazing that even then, people were able to build such perfectly circular complexes from stone blocks weighing tons. I'll take them with me too. According to the blurb, the find on Potbelly Hill casts prehistoric people in an entirely new light. Up until now, it was assumed they were simple hunter-gatherers, not architects on this sort of scale, but the people of Potbelly Hill built this gigantic temple complex a clear 6,000 years before the first Egyptian decided he had a thing for triangles. Then, 9,000 years ago, they vanished just like that, as if they never existed. That might come in handy. What do we have here? Put the tool in the fridge? All right, I'll cram it into the freezer compartment. Cool. If I hold the tool to the thermostat, I can trick it into thinking the room's getting cold, and I'm a damn genius. Max, 007, you are not. Seems Max has a hobby I don't know about. As far as being pointlessly elaborate goes, this mechanism far outstrips the one in his apartment. Why so incredibly secretive? I wonder what these documents are. So Max was trying to solve the mystery of the relief in the temple complex on Potbelly Hill. But why is everything in the safe? And why did Max want me to find it? Oh my god. I recognize that symbol! But that's completely impossible. The monolith on this photo is 11,000 years old. How could it be in my dreams? Was that why Max was so scared? What does this mean? Wait a minute. There's a cell phone in here too. I can't use it without the 4-digit PIN. Could be the right combination. I'll give it a try. Thank God, it works. Maybe I'll find something here. No numbers saved? No messages? Nothing. Did Max ever even use his cell? Maybe he deleted everything. But why? A message on his voicemail. Maybe that will help.
Max, this is Emre. I'm still in Turkey. They turned the dig site upside down. They missed me by an inch. They say we're selling our finds abroad. Such Malik. This is about the people of Potbelly Hill. This is about how they disappeared. You won't believe what I've discovered. You have to come down here right now and take a look at this. No wonder they wanted to silence us. If it gets out that... Shit! Need to get out of here. Call me. And Max, take care of yourself. I'm sure they're after you as well. Allah yardımcın olsun.
Turkey. That's where Emre Dardogan was, one of Max's colleagues. What's going on, damn it? The trouble that Max is in right now seems to have something to do with his research in Turkey. Whatever. Right now, that's all I've got to go by. I can't achieve anything else here anyway. And if there is any news on my missing persons report, they can reach me on my cell phone. Turkey it is.
She's on her way.
An earthquake? Luckily just a minor one. The chain's not doing anyone any good. I'll take it with me. Experience has taught me to go through garbage thoroughly, because you find useful stuff all the time. A bicycle spoke. To the untrained eye, it may appear useless, but since it was in the garbage, we experts know that it will prove invaluable. The name on the door is Emre Dardogan. The door is blocked up and sealed off. I'd need some pretty heavy equipment to get in there, but then there wouldn't be much left at the cabin. A crack under the door. Maybe I can pull something towards me. There. Max's name is on one of the snippets. I have to know. I have to piece them together. A fax from Emre to Max with a cell phone number and research results. If I understand it correctly, then the temple complex they're excavating was buried on purpose over 10,000 years ago. Strange. Why would someone do that? Looks like Emre asked himself the same question. His examination of the sediment layers from the period indicated severe crop failures, but only in the vicinity of the temple complex. The scientists have excluded the climate as the cause. The crop failures were too local for that. Strange. Emre's cell phone number was with the documents. Maybe I can get him there.
Max! Finally, I was getting worried.
Emre? Emre Dardogan?
Who is this? And how the hell did you get your hands on my friend's cell phone?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Nina. Nina Kalinkov?
Max's fiancé?
Right.
Where's Max?
Max was kidnapped.
What?
I watched it happen.
Damn. It must have something to do with our research.
Emre, I need to know everything. What research? Who kidnapped Max?
Probably the same people who came for me. We're onto something incredible.
Can we meet?
No. We had an earthquake at the Potbelly Hill dig site. I'm cut off from the surface.
Well, as it happens, I'm here too. I witnessed the earthquake firsthand. Maybe I can help you.
Okay. It won't be easy.
You have a plan?
You can't reach the underground part of the temple complex without the elevator. And I've got the only key. The elevator is at excavation lot C. There's a map of the complex in my jeep at the entrance.
Stupid question? Why don't you just come up here to me?
I did mention that I've been cut off from the elevator, didn't I? There's a drill somewhere up there. You'd have to use it to drill a hole through to me so I can give you the key.
And another stupid question. Where am I supposed to drill, for heaven's sakes? This complex is enormous.
I'll use my cell to record a video of this room and send it to you. Perhaps there's something in here that will tell you where I am on the surface. In any case, I smell oil. Maybe start with that. I'm sending the MMS to you now. Less than 1 battery bar left. Fingers crossed.
I've got the MMS, but I'm not getting through to Emre anymore. I've retrieved the map of the dig site from Emre's car. Emre sent me this MMS from the temple room with his cell phone. The video does give me something to go by. I have to find out where this room is located and how to get Emre out of there. That might be possible. The tree's roots are probably old and long enough. Solid rock. I wonder if this is the part of the temple that Emre's buried in. A puddle of water. A basic elevator connecting ground level to the temple excavation below. A diesel pump chugging away. I think it's pumping groundwater out of the excavation site. There's oil leaking from the pump's engine. Yep, that might be the engine I heard in the video. If the oil seeped down through a crack, yes, that could be what Emre's smelling. Yep, that might be the engine I heard in the video. I'll take some of that earth, just for the hell of it. A rugged, gasoline-driven rock drill. Yep, that might be the engine I heard in the video. Yep, that might be the engine I heard in the video. If the oil seeped down through a crack, yes, that could be what Emre's smelling. That might be possible. The tree's roots are probably old and long enough. Looking about, this is the only place that seems logical. The sound of pumping, the tree roots, and the smell of oil. I must be in the right place. Okay, this is the spot. I'll get the drill and try to bore through. Maybe I can still get this key from Emre.
Hey, Nina, good job!
Have you got the key?
Max wasn't exaggerating. You're really capable.
Did he also mention my dogged determination? Have you got the key?
I'm afraid it's not that easy. There's a good few meters between us. We need some way to get the key to you.
All right, I'll think of something. Emre?
Yes?
I'm lowering a chain. Attach the key to it.
All right. I've got it. Pull up the chain.
I've got it. I'm on my way.
Be careful.
What am I gonna find down here? heavy. Let's see if anything survived. Wrench, a hammer, and an empty plastic bottle. That must be the bridge Emre talked about. The crack goes all the way up to the surface. I can see moonlight shining down. A high-pressure cleaner. We did a lot of silly things with one of those when we were kids. One dude lost an eye. I've crushed the earth into powder. I managed to unscrew the pressure gun from the compressor hose. I'll load the red dust into the pressure gun. I've screwed the pressure gun back on. Where to put it? The hose is long enough. That might work. All right, let's see what happens. The dust was blasted upwards through the crack in the rock. The shaft fits through the chain links perfectly. The hammer should prevent the chain falling down the hole. Not really my area of expertise, but all right.
Everything okay?
I'm all right, thanks.
Whew. I thought it was curtains.
So what do you think? What's the story with Max?
No idea. But if this place is why they took Max, then God help him.
Why? What have you done?
You don't know. This temple, it's the find of... well, ever. It's been buried all this time. But you know why? It wasn't natural causes. This place was buried on purpose, on a massive scale. And here's the catch. Max discovered radioactive isotopes. Nothing dangerous, but nothing you could put down to chance either.
Explain.
Max thought it had something to do with the fate of the people who lived here, but his theories were unfavored. He put all his energy into finding fresh evidence. If he could unearth an untampered-with specimen, he'd have definitive evidence that contamination took place 10,000 years ago.
What are you proposing? Neanderthal nuclear war?
Unthinkable, really, I know. But Max was convinced that his theory was right.
Stubborn mule, isn't he? So did he manage it?
Has he discovered anything?
Yes! Did he find new evidence of radiation?
No, but I have.
Impossible!
Everything okay?
That symbol... Never mind. Let's get on with this.
Right, we need to find the mechanism that opens the gate.
Do you think what's behind there has something to do with Max's kidnapping?
I'll bet my degree on it. Look at this.
Wow, impressive. What are all these animal symbols?
No idea. Some of the symbols are abnormal. There seem to be mistakes in the way the animals are drawn. But I can't see how that's supposed to help us open the gate.
So what do we do now? Shall I wait while you come up with something?
Archaeology is not for the impatient. Diagonally opposite us is another slab that sinks when you step on it. Go and stand on it for a moment, will you?
All right.
You see, I know the system from Derinkuyu, a legendary underground city in Cappadocia. Now, all we need to do is step on the slabs in the middle in turns. You start.
All right. Which one?
Wow, made it!
I wonder what's inside.
Take a look at this.
What is that?
It's an underground cistern. An irrigation and canal system built over 10,000 years ago. Sensational. Can you see that glow? Want to bet that what I'm looking for is in this cistern?
What are you gonna do? Jump in?
No. I still enjoy life. Somehow, I need to get the Geiger counter down into the water to do some measurements.
Ah, good. Well, you can feel this one, champ.
I'll tie the roots to the Geiger. The roots are long enough and the Geiger counter's secure. I think I can get a measurement. I knew it. I'm getting a reading on the Geiger counter. This place hasn't been touched for thousands of years. The radioactive material must date back to then.
How is that possible?
How should I know? But it might explain why the people left everything behind. We shouldn't stay here any longer than necessary. Too dangerous. I've got my evidence. Let's get out of here. Let's find Max. We need to get out of here. They'll be here any minute.
Okay, let's go.
Shh! Did you hear? Shit! Quick, get to the car.
Do you know who they are?
No idea. I just know they're after us.
Why was Max interested in Potbelly Hill? Early history isn't his field.
Good question, but actually he was interested in a number of ancient civilizations. His notes may have some answers. There's a box in the trunk stuffed with them.
What happened? Emre? Emre. He's gone. Wasn't he strapped in? I have to get out of here. Damn, the belt's stuck. God damn it. A comb and a parking disc. What I could really use right now is Emre's pocket knife. Locked. Let's see if I can pick the lock on the glove compartment. I can. Got it. Emre's lunchbox. Please be a knife, please be a knife. A sandwich and cutlery. Freedom, I'm coming. Let's see if its contents will help me. The Nazca Lines, Stonehenge, the Quiquilco Complex, the Nebra Sky Disk, all records on lost civilizations. And circular, every one of them. But what's that got to do with Max disappearing? It still works. Luckily, these things are pretty hardy. Let's see. Email. The most recent mails are from a Cicero 63. I came across your article in the forum. So you occupy yourself with civilizations who worship the circle. You wonder why they vanished. I might be able to give you an answer, but not by email. I fear I am being watched. And why do I pick you? Because of your work on the Nebra Sky Disk. Daring and extraordinary. We must speak. Cassandra has made a discovery that will change the world. That was the last email, but Max saved something in that contact. Cicero 63, Michael Anderson, San Francisco, Palace of Fine Arts, restorer. A restorer? How did he find out anything important? And what's this talk about an all-knowing Cassandra? Max also entered an appointment. Meet at 3 p.m. on August 12th, Palace of Fine Arts. The 12th, that's the day after tomorrow. I have to find out what Max wanted with this restorer. I'll have to hurry, though. San Francisco's a long way away.
My name is Chesley B. Sullenberger, and I'll be your captain for this flight. To your left, you'll see Istanbul. We're headed in the direction of Amsterdam now. From there, we'll travel directly to San Francisco. Our flying time will be about 16 hours today. My crew and I wish you a pleasant stay on board with us.
16 hours. I could fall asleep on the spot, but I have to use the time and look at what else there is in Max's notebook. Early history, ancient history, the Middle Ages. Max was looking into all eras. Strange. What is that? The burning of the Library of Alexandria. Max found out that some of Archimedes' scrolls were destroyed in fire. No one knew what they contained, but Max conducted more research. He discovered entries in the diary of an Arabian merchant. 8th of May, 1475. The sons of my brothers have found something in a dried-up riverbed near Alexandria. An amphora like the one scholars use. It is well preserved. And Nasir, my brother, has forbade the children to open the amphora. He thinks the scholars will pay good money for it. 27th of August, 1475. My brother has set off with the caravan to the land of the infidels. He has taken the amphora with him. We pray to Allah that it will bring a good price. 4th of December, 1476. The Nile has flooded its banks twice already. That is how long it has been since we heard from our brother and Nasir. What has become of him? His caravan returned home long ago. One of the merchants said he had last seen him in Florence. What now? This has to be a dream.
I was expecting your master, boy. Where is he?
That must be Nasir, the Arabian merchant Max mentioned in his notes.
He is busy, but he asked me to assure you that he is interested in the amphora.
Empty promises will not feed my sons. I am here to make a deal, not to talk. How much is he willing to pay?
My master will pay whatever price you name, but he must see the amphora beforehand. Give it to me. I will take it to him.
That must be the amphora, the ancient vase that survived the burning of Alexandria unscathed. It seems this Nasir wants to sell it on in Florence.
All right. I know your master well. I've done business with him many times.
You are wise to trust him. If the amphora pleases him, he will reward you handsomely.
I have to follow him. I have to know what's inside that vase. If Max was occupying himself with it, then it must contain something important.
Halt! Stay right there!
What? Who? Do you mean me?
Do you see anyone else? Yes, I mean you, swine!
They don't seem to see me.
Why? What did I do?
You're a thief. You stole an amphora. Where is it?
By Allah, my sons found it far away from here, in my homeland. It belongs to me.
I'm only going to ask you once. Where is the amphora? Where did you hide it?
Wherever the amphora is now, it is none of your business, infidel. Let me go!
You obviously misunderstand our business. You will be more understanding once we demonstrate to you its nature firsthand.
Damn, the boy with the amphora. He's gone. And Nasir is my only chance. Only he knows who he sold the amphora to. That's where the guards went with the merchant. Damn. Locked from the inside. Alright, let's summarize. I'm in medieval Florence, it's nighttime, it's snowing, it's terribly cold, and it's all just a dream. But even though it appears that no one can see me in this dream, I still can't walk through walls. I have to find a way to discover who the merchant sold the amphora to. The amphora's contents seem to be part of the riddle that Max was working on. I have to know what's in it if I want to see him ever again. It's full of salt. I'll take some with me. Too far to jump. I can't turn it. It's covered by a layer of ice. The salt is thawing the ice. Insert clever scientific description here. Pretty exhausting. I won't do that to myself again. The net is off, but unfortunately, the barrels and crates are empty. I can't get the shutters open. One quick blow.
Sweet John the Baptist!
What was that?
Some barrels rolled up against the window. Can't see how.
Clear the barrels away and shut the window so we don't freeze to death in here.
See, my commandant.
I love it when a plan works out.
Talk! Who did you sell the amphora to? Perhaps if I were to twist off one of your thumbs. Or would the slow perforation of the skin on your face make you more talkative?
Why are you doing this, Sahib? I have done nothing wrong. The amphora is mine.
You're a liar, a common thief. And do you know what we do with thieves?
No, you must believe me. I am innocent. Please let me go.
We're not playing games with you, dog. When we come back, we will loosen that forked tongue of yours. He's nearly broken. Let him stew a while longer. Soon he will sing. You have to pity the poor bastard. It's not his fault someone wanted that amphora badly enough to pay us. Sod it. So long as those cloaked freaks get what they want and pay us our due. Then we kill the Arab. He suffered a fatal crisis of conscience during questioning. Too bad. No witnesses.
He didn't do anything wrong, and he won't last much longer. If he gives up the identity of the amphora's buyer, it'll be out of my reach for good. I have to hurry. If what I heard was right, then he's still due payment for the amphora. I'll free him and follow him to the buyer. Maybe then I can find out what's inside this thing that's so important.
I nailed some cloth over the window. That should keep the cold out tonight. I'll bring in a handyman tomorrow.
Right. I need to report to our employers. Perhaps I can negotiate some more thinking time for our guest. I will question him personally later on. Understood?
Si, signore.
One less to worry about, but I still need to deal with the other two. I won't use it for torture, I promise. Those two guards aren't particularly vigilant, but I'm pretty sure they'd notice if I opened the cell door. The guards have covered up the broken window with cloth. I've cut a hole in the cloth.
Damn. It just gets colder. I'm going to start the fire.
I've pushed the shutters open a little. Let's see if I can squeeze something through the hole. Some herbs. Black henbane! I suppose in about 130 years, a poet called Shakespeare will write a play called Hamlet. And kill off the father of the eponymous hero with henbane. I shouldn't sniff at it too much, even if it's only dream poison. There it is. Now I can climb onto the roof. That should work. That should thaw the knot. I'll cut the clothesline off as high up as possible. I'll tie the clothesline to the poker. There, I'm hooked. I can use the clothesline to pull myself up further. It should land on the fire and burn. I'm curious to see if its narcotic effects are everything certain people say they are. I can't find the key to the cell. The commander probably took it with him. I'll take some of the ash. It'll be difficult to open the door without a key, but not impossible. It's hung on huge pivot hinges. A big tile is missing in the floor here. The wedge fits exactly into the crevice. I could use the wedge as a kind of fulcrum and lift the door off its hinges. I have to help him escape, and then follow him to the amphora's buyer. Unfortunately, he can't hear me, or I'd tell him to open his eyes. I'll take some snow. Let's see if this will wake him up.
What was that? Why is the door open? By Allah, what is going on here? It seems that the Prophet has granted me mercy. I should take advantage of this opportunity. Fortune favors the brave, after all.
He should lead me straight to his paycheck, to the buyer, and to the amphora. I'd better keep up. Damn, he's escaped. He's fast for such a jolly-looking fellow. What now? I could just pick at random, but I can't lose this lead. Oh, if only this was one of those dreams where you could turn back time. Wow. Okay. Looks like I'm back to the moment before I released him. Alright, this time I should think of a way to find his trail again after he escapes. It says, no street musicians after nightfall. I'll take the potato and the cabbage. I can't call anyone. I heard they had really crappy reception in the 15th century. I could give the residents a little taste of the future with one of the ringtones.
What are you thinking? Read the damn sign! People are trying to sleep! Get out of here!
Yuck. It's only a dream, it's only a dream. I've put some of the leftover fish in the mask. You just can't resist this, can you, little pussycat? And you're mine now. I'll put some of the fish leftovers in Anne Nasir's pocket. I'll be sure to keep some for later, too. Oh, all right then.
What was that? Why is the door open? By Allah, what is going on here? It seems that the Prophet has granted me mercy. I should take advantage of this opportunity. Fortune favors the brave, after all.
He should lead me straight to his paycheck, to the buyer, and to the amphora. I'd better keep up. I have to find his trail again. Little flea bag better not let me down. Good girl. Followed fish. Apparently, Anne Nasir found the fish in his bag and threw the stuff away. At least it proves that he actually came this way. But which of the 3 exits did he take? Same old, same old. This is one repetitive dream. Perhaps I'll bore myself awake. But still, so long as I'm getting closer to this amphora from Alexandria, at least now I know part of Anne Nasir's escape route. Now I need to come up with something to make sure I don't lose sight of Anne Nasir in the second alleyway. What could I do here so I don't lose him? Now, all I need to do is wait a little while. There, it's frozen over. I'll take some snow. Here we go, again. I've got the first part nailed. Let's see if I can tidy up the rest and find the amphora's buyer. How unexpected. He escaped again and closed the gate behind him. Alright, here we go. This time I need to find out which of the 3 gates in the courtyard Anne Nasir took. Ladies and gentlemen, which mystery door will Nina, the in all likelihood widow from Russia, pick today? Okay, I'll dust some ash onto the gate handles. Done. The ash on the gates should reveal where Anne Nasir went. He won't get away from me this time. It's obvious. Anne Nasir smudged the ash on this handle. Shit. Again? Never mind. I've done this before. How am I supposed to follow An-Nasir's trail now? I'll just clear the snow off this porch. Now An-Nasir will leave footprints for me to follow when he crosses the bridge. The snow will keep him from a clean getaway. Perfect. An-Nasir ran off to the right, so he must have taken that alleyway.
You're alive.
My gold! Quickly!
Si capisce. My master keeps his word. Wait here.
Give your master my thanks. Salam alaikum. Peace be with you.
Farewell.
So the amphora is in this house. I'm curious to see who lives here and has such an interest in ancient Egyptian artifacts.
Master, what is so special about this amphora?
One need not know everything all at once, my pupil.
I could not avoid glancing inside. It contains a scroll. Master, what do all these mysterious symbols mean? Why did the city watch arrest the Arab? Because of that amphora?
Mamma mia, one day your curiosity is going to cost you your head. You're here because you're young and have 2 strong arms. You can pump the bellows and stoke the fire.
But I'm also here to learn. So please, tell me what's written on the scroll. Otherwise, I may have to ask someone else.
Imbecile! You ought to learn to hold your tongue. But all right. Youth brings questions, age brings answers. Are you familiar with Archimedes?
Forgive me, Master.
Idiota! Why should I give you answers that have no meaning to you? Archimedes was a great Greek scholar. He wrote the solution to a mathematical problem on the scroll.
What kind of mathematical problem?
Do you really believe your mind would take the earth-shattering ramifications of what Archimedes discovered? Of course not.
Where is the scroll now?
Ah, an excellent idea. I'll tell an imbecile like you whose tongue is quicker than his feet. If the city guards tortured you, you'd sing like a canary. The scroll is safely stored here in the workshop. The work of Archimedes must be preserved for posterity at all costs. I must also prevent his knowledge from falling into the wrong hands. That's why I've hidden the scroll somewhere where it can be found centuries from now.
Master, I do not wish to offend you, but you seem somewhat absent-minded of late. Perhaps you remember how you searched for the sketches you made for your last painting? You hid those carefully as well.
I'm a genius. Absent-mindedness comes with the territory. But because I'm a genius, I've also begun noting such things since my last incident. And I placed them in the care of my latest construction.
Are you referring to the cylinder?
See, it protects my writings from prying eyes, and I only need to remember a single hiding place. The cylinder.
As you say, Master.
Ah, here's the book I was looking for. Follow me next door. We still have a lot of work to do.
See, Master Leonardo.
Leonardo? I don't believe it. I'm in Leonardo da Vinci's workshop. This can only be a dream. Never mind. Leonardo obviously considers Archimedes' writings to be of great importance. I must find the cylinder. It holds the clue to the whereabouts of Archimedes' mathematical solution. People shouldn't leave things standing about when I'm around, especially not useful inventions. This amphora contains scrolls written by Archimedes, which survived the burning of the Library of Alexandria. Max was after these writings for some reason, before he was kidnapped. Maybe my strange dream will give me a way to find out where the writings are now, and what they mean. From what I can decipher, this is correspondence between Da Vinci and his old teacher, Verrocchio. My meager skills aren't up to a full translation, though. This contraption looks like a pair of tongs attached to some flint. When you squeeze the handle, you get sparks. It's a little heavy, but I'll take it. The Madonna Benoit. Back in the future, it's in the Hermitage in St. Petersburg. I went there once with my dad. Of course, that was in the past of the present, not in a dream of the past. Oh, I just know this ends in my threads covered in paint. The oil lamp and the concave mirror are fixed firmly in the box. I won't be able to get them out without breaking them. Headlamp. The concave mirror inside the box focuses and magnifies the light from the oil lamp. Let's see if this hydraulic jack can lift the vehicle. Product tester Nina gives this hoist an A+. There's no weight on it, and it's not moving so much as an inch. There's probably a small catch inside this hole that keeps the scales locked in position. One of the chisels seems to fit the gap. If I can just... I've loosened the catch. That must be the cylinder I'm looking for. Verrocchio! These notes should tell me where I can find Archimedes' writings. Someone's at the door.
Un momento, I'm coming. Signore de Medici, how can I help you?
Please, call me Lorenzo, my friend. I've come to pick up the painting. Is it finished?
Ma si, a masterpiece. I will go and get it right away. Here it is. I hope it is to your liking.
It is magnificent. You are a true master.
I thank you. May I accompany you for a while, Signore de Medici?
Lorenzo.
Scusi, si capisce, Lorenzo.
Prego. Who would not value the company of such a great artist? Join me at my villa in Cregi for a glass of wine.
So that's how the great master earned his bread. The Madonna Benoit was commissioned by Lorenzo de Medici. My subconscious is full of useful facts. Right. Back to it. I've found Da Vinci's notes. Now I need to decipher them to find out where he hid Archimedes' scroll. Leonardo da Vinci's notes. Unfortunately, I can't decipher the cryptic symbols. Seems to be some kind of code or cipher. The walking stick with the curious carvings. Am I mistaken, or are some of them similar to the cryptic symbols in the diary? The carvings definitely resemble the ciphers in the diary. But first, these symbols are reversed. And second, a walking stick is anything but well suited for reading something like that properly. I'll need to come up with a way to get the symbols on the stick neatly lined up next to each other. Otherwise, this is gonna take forever. I've painted it red. Now I can see the symbols much better. They appear to be a kind of code table in which every letter is assigned a cryptic symbol. Ooh, this is a tough one, even with the code on the canvas. But if I've done it properly, then the final entry says, Greek safely concealed in the painting of the Magnificent. I guess Greek means Archimedes, or rather his scroll. And it's hidden in a painting that shows or belongs to the Magnificent. The Magnificent, eh? The Chronicle says Lorenzo de' Medici is called the Magnificent. So, Archimedes' writings must be under a painting that has something to do with Lorenzo de' Medici. Damn, it must be the Madonna Benoit. And it was just picked up. I have to follow those two and get my hands on that painting. My God, what a strange dream. Was Max right? Do my dreams mean something? If so, then I don't get it. Maybe I need to piece it all together. Over 2,000 years ago, Archimedes writes a scroll, the contents of which are so volatile that even the genius Leonardo da Vinci later fears to publish it. So he hides the scroll under the Madonna Benoit and sells it to a Florentine businessman, and the painting survives for centuries.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting our descent into San Francisco shortly. Please turn off all electronic devices and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you.
The painting is the key. I have to talk to the restorer Max was going to meet at the Palace of Fine Arts. Perhaps he can help me make sense of it all, and find Max. Huh? What's going on here?
As we expected, she's headed to the Palace of Fine Arts to talk to Anderson. Keep an eye on her.
Excuse me, what happened here?
There was a fire. The museum will be closed until further notice.
I'm looking for the museum's restorer, Michael Anderson. Do you know him?
Yes, I'm afraid he's been missing since the fire.
Don't you have anything more specific? A lead? An address?
Sorry, ma'am, but I can't comment on ongoing investigations.
Of course. At least tell me. The pictures from the Leonardo exhibit, were they destroyed?
No. All the artworks are safe in a fireproof archive in the basement.
So they're still in the building?
That's what I said. Now, answer a few of my questions. Who are you? Well, what are you doing here? What's your interest in the fire?
No, I came especially to see the exhibit. I'm a big fan of Leonardo.
Yeah, so's my wife. Did you see Titanic?
Yes. Painting in my dream. It's here. I don't believe it. Did all of that really happen? But then, behind this painting, must be the scroll. The fire at the museum. Is it coincidence? Or did someone want to destroy the painting? I have to go to the museum and find it. Hello.
Hello, lovely lady. How can I make your visit to the Palace of Fine Arts even sweeter today?
Come to think of it, I'd like something to drink.
How about an iced tea? Very refreshing.
Well...
Sorry, I don't carry German beer. Don't want to raise any eyebrows. Brows, get it?
You're a regular Roger Moore. Yes, people who live in Germany only drink beer. Schnell, give me 3 liters of the stuff immediately.
You can't just buy alcohol anywhere, you know.
Why ever not?
You aren't really expecting me to give you a lecture on California's alcohol laws, are you? The only thing you need to know is that I don't sell alcohol here because I'm not allowed to. It's that simple. So do you want an alcohol-free iced tea or not?
Oh, all right. Perhaps if I snort it, I'll get some kind of buzz. Honestly, the customer service here. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, lady.
Time magazine. Cover story, The War on Recreational Drugs. The cover shows a bottle of whiskey. Hi, it's me again.
How can I help you, ma'am?
May I ask you something?
Isn't that what you've been doing this whole time?
It's because of the strict alcohol laws here in California. I don't want to make a mistake in getting wasted.
Alcohol is only sold in special liquor stores during legally mandated opening hours, and only to customers who are over 21 years old.
So, you can't just buy a bottle off the street?
Of course not. Are things different where you're from?
Well, you can buy just about anything just about anywhere. In every supermarket, at any gas station, even the smallest kiosk carries a wide selection, just in case.
Are you just talking about alcohol? Or can you buy firearms too?
Thanks. You've really helped me a lot.
That's what we're here for, ma'am.
The tea looks a lot more appetizing in a bottle. Okay, I cut the whiskey bottle label out of the front page. I sense that's all I'll need. I'll moisten the label a little. Should stick to the bottle, at least until it dries. If I approach from the side, I can place my whiskey bottle in between the other wares without being noticed. Hi, it's me again.
How can I help you, ma'am?
I have to ask you about liquor licenses again.
What about them?
How do I recognize a licensed shop?
That's easy. Liquor stores have a sign over the door that says, liquor store. You can't miss it.
Really? So I can assume that the kiosk over there isn't allowed to sell alcohol.
Yes, ma'am. He can't sell you any alcohol. Licensed liquor stores have to be burglar-proof. That's why the kiosk doesn't have the sign I mentioned.
But I saw alcohol in its display.
Say that again?
Well, I don't know that much about it. I only drink beer from time to time, but what I saw over there looked suspiciously like a bottle of the devil's juice. Whiskey.
Well, if that's true, then I'll have to take a closer look.
I'm sure the officer will realize that it's just a harmless joke. At least I hope so for the shopkeeper's sake. The officer is out. A good opportunity to steal everything from the trunk. I'll keep everything I might be able to use. And I'll close it quietly. That's where the fire must have broken out. The cop said the paintings were all secured. I have to find the Madonna Benoit and hope Archimedes' proof is still inside. It's a long time since I last climbed along the outside of a public building. The fire really tore through here. Appears to be locked. Of course, because I'll be able to pick a lock with a pair of glasses. All right, I'll give it a try. Imagine that. It worked. But there's nothing useful in here apart from a thin metal card. A little small. Nothing's happening. The fuse blew again. The door has an electronic card lock. According to the sticker, the emergency generator is behind that door. Off with the padlock. It's not starting, but what engine would without fuel? I've poured the diesel into the watering can. perfect fit. Won't spill a drop. Chugging away, supplying power to the museum. Did it. The way to the archive is clear. This room has no windows. I can't see a thing. The lights are working now, but the sockets have blown. Looks like the emergency generator isn't capable of generating enough power for both the lights and the sockets. Bingo. Da Vinci's painting must be stored somewhere here. A lamp. How useful. I'll plug in the cable. Unfortunately, there's no power on the socket. The sockets should work now, but the lights are blown. Nice. Fast boot. Which artist should I search for? Which painting should I search for? Which year of origin should I select? Yes, I know now where the Madonna Benoit is being kept. I'll go and get it. It's a maze in there, but I found what I was looking for. I wonder what secret this painting holds. Of course! Anderson x-rayed the painting and discovered Da Vinci's secret. It can't be all that difficult. I'll give it a try. What's that? What happened here?
My friend, you wish to speak with me?
My king.
Oh, there is no need to bow, Archimedes. I may be powerful, but my name will one day be forgotten. I am confident that yours will survive the ages. Your messenger informed me that you've made a remarkable discovery.
Indeed. Look here. What do you see?
A circle.
In order to mount a wheel, one must know its circumference. In order to decorate a column with a wreath, one must know the column's circumference. All of this can only be accomplished with the mathematical constant we call pi, which, until now, has been estimated as best we can. No one knows how to calculate this number more precisely.
And you have found the formula. Oh, well, very good. Our builders will thank you for it.
Pardon me, my king, but this formula goes far beyond practical applications. It is the key to eternity.
You speak in riddles.
This mathematical constant is difficult to comprehend. It consists of more numbers than there are stars in the heavens. Calculating this number down to the very last decimal place will require time. The circle is a symbol of natural perfection. Those who learn the mathematical constant of the circle to its very last digit will unlock the secrets of our world. If we can decipher this number, we will gaze upon the very faces of the gods.
You have always been a loyal friend to me, and you know that I trust your judgment. If you need an assistant to aid you with this calculation, just say the word.
Not one, my king. Calculating this number will take more time than the construction of the pyramids. We will need thousands.
My God, these visions are getting Increasingly strange. Was Archimedes right? Does pi contain a secret?
Nina Kalenkov?
Anderson?
No. He disappeared, along with your fiancé.
Max! What happened to him?
The same thing that was going to happen to you before I got involved. Didn't you notice you were being monitored?
By whom?
I'll explain later. You have to come to me at the...
Where? Hello? Are you there? Apparently not. I can scan QR codes like that with my cell phone. Cassandra. That name was in the email Max got from that restorer. If I remember correctly, Cassandra is a tragic figure in Greek mythology who foresaw every calamity, but could find no one who would listen to her. Not exactly a good omen, but it's my only lead.
Finally! Okay, I'll unlock the... Damn!
Hello? What is it?
They've hacked my system and taken control. Sorry, I'll get back to you in a minute.
Stop, wait! What am I supposed to do now? Hello? Damn! Hack the system? Taking control of what? I have to find this Cassandra. Clothes hangers are always useful. I'll take it. Cozy. I'll take the mug, but mystical forces tell me there's no use for the chess pieces. I'll take as many as I can carry. If I really do need any more, I know where to find them. According to this board, it was pointless to attempt escape. There aren't any sharks in the bay, but the water is freezing cold. That's why Alcatraz was the only prison where the showers had warm water. That way, the inmates couldn't harden themselves to it. You can almost hear the criminals in their iron chains walking around in circles outside. Looks like a telephone cable. It connects the cell block with the adjacent building. That symbol on the wall looks kind of familiar. Of course, the computer at the museum. Cassandra, that must be the place. The toilet bowl is absolutely disgusting, but the water seems to be relatively clean, against all expectations. If I've got this right... Perfect. Take that, foolish machine. The fuse is blue, so I can give it a go. I'll wrap as many bricks in the blanket as it will take. I'll attach the rope to the top of the blanket. It doesn't fit through the bars. I'll start over. I'll empty the blanket, hold it outside the window, then fill it with the bricks one by one. And now I'll tie it up with the cable and then tie it to the bars. Sounds convoluted, but I think the idea has promise. Oof, that's heavy. Come on, here we go. That was easy. Even prison walls can't stop me. I could use the clothes hanger to slide along the cable to the other building. I don't have a better plan at any rate. Let's go.
Nina?
Open the damn door!
Be glad to, as soon as I've booted these idiots out of the system.
What are you doing here? And what do those idiots want with you?
I'm a member of an elite group of cyberspace explorers. We're hackers. I manage an extensive network of bots, over 1 million computers, all under my control. NASA and the Pentagon dream of computing power like that.
Tell me, how does all that processing power handle simple doors?
Once I've got the system back under my control, it'll handle them just fine.
Hey, would you mind calling off your toys?
Negative. Murphy's currently under enemy control. I'll be with you in a minute. In the meantime, you should probably get out of his way.
Calm down. Calm down. First, I'll collect everything that looks even marginally useful. Robots, are you ready?
Well, great. 2 years of work and nothing to show for it but a pile of junk.
You're Cassandra.
I programmed the voice modulator in junior high. It was super practical for when the principal called and wanted to talk to my dad. Come on, they know where we're hiding now. They'll be here any minute.
Why did you lead me here?
Michael Anderson is my uncle. He discovered a mathematical formula.
Beneath Da Vinci's painting?
Exactly. He didn't know what to do with it, so he came to me. Math's kind of my thing. Archimedes himself formulated the proof. He came up with an ingeniously simple method for calculating pi.
Short version, please, Bertrand Russell.
The world record for calculating pi is somewhere around the 5 trillionth decimal place. But with Archimedes' formula and my network of bots, I was able to break that record. Several times over. Guess what I found?
More numbers? Come on, I don't even understand what's on your t-shirt.
In pi, there's no system. It's pure chaos. Until this point. We're now approaching the quadrillionth decimal place. No one has ever calculated pi this far.
It switches to zeros and ones? Binary code?
A message. Blueprints for a machine.
A schematic? How is it there's a schematic hidden in the middle of pi?
Good question. Pi has essentially existed since before the birth of the universe. It always has, and always will exist. If you're of a certain disposition, pi was decided by God.
And what kind of a machine is it?
No idea. But that's where your friend comes in. He must have found something that didn't fit into the overall scheme of things. Just like my uncle. Damn, they're quick. Get out of here now! This way. It's blocked!
Is this the only way out?
No, I've got to get around the barrier. I'll need a minute.
What am I supposed to do? I can't just stand around doing nothing.
Try to hold them up somehow.
Okay, I'll try. Hurry.
Take care. I still need your help.
I need you too, talking calculator.
Why are we docking here in Cadiz? I thought the part for the machine was supposed to be sent to headquarters from Rotterdam.
It will be delivered from Rotterdam. Later. First, we're loading cargo here in Spain. We won't be making a delivery to headquarters again for a few weeks. It's just a replacement part anyway.
She's regaining consciousness.
A tough one. Give her another dose.
Oh, I feel horrible. What the hell did they give me? And more to the point, where am I? I'm in deep. If what I heard is true, then I'm not headed towards Max. First, I need to get out of here. I can hardly breathe in this hole. Sadly, I can't remove the vent cover with my bare hands. I'll be careful not to get any on my hands. Who knows what the military put in this crap? I'll slide the key card through the slit and out into the light. Gives off good light. There isn't much left of it, but I'm too attached to it to just leave it behind. If I make an effort, I might be able to twist out the bar. I've removed the vent cover. Hopefully, no one heard the noise. Okay, where the hell am I? If I heard right, we're at anchor in Cadiz. I'm sure I could sneak off somehow, but I've got to find Max. The kidnapper said he was at headquarters, but where? Maybe if I can find the container with a spare part that's being shipped there, I can follow the trail. There's a table with colored codes on the clipboard. Looks like a delivery schedule for the containers that are on board. The color code shows the ports where the cargo's discharged. When the color codes on the containers are scanned, the crane operator knows which containers he has to move on deck. The codes for the present routes are: orange is discharged here in Cadiz, magenta goes to La Havre, white is unloaded in Rotterdam, and cyan stays on board. Phew, they can't all be on shore leave, can they? Hard to imagine in 3,000. I have to make sure no one sees me. If I stay behind the containers, the crew shouldn't notice. Yummy. Finest yellow grease. I've taken it apart. The frame, the lamp, and the lampshade. Must be something useful here. All right, I'll smear the yellow grease on the glass. Good. Sticks just fine.
Charlie to Foxtrot. Charlie to Foxtrot. Are you sleeping or what, man? You missed one of the containers for unloading. Okay, get on with it.
The door's sealed with a thin cable. I'll push the bar between the door and the cable and twist until it gives way. I wonder what it is. No bill of loading, no documents, no operating instructions. Damn, wait a minute. This looks like some kind of touchscreen. Damn, CERN, I know that. The particle accelerator.
All stations ready. Request permission to begin test 12-3.
Permission granted.
Test 12-3 begins in 10 seconds.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Let's go! Come on!
3, 2, 1. Start. Test 12-3 failed.
Never mind. Let's start over. Dispose of the antimatter byproduct.
Another failure?
We need the deuterium. Without deuterium, it simply will not work.
There is no deuterium. Get over it and come up with something. Yes? Who? Nina Kalenkov. She's either very brave or very stupid. Bring her here.
Nina Kalenkov? Gruber's fiancée?
Just do your job.
Where's Max?
He's chilling out for now.
Release him or the whole world will know what you're doing here. What is this machine? And why are you telling the whole world that it's a particle accelerator?
We're just trying to protect interests.
Whose interests?
Well, certainly not those of the Chinese or North Koreans.
So it's a weapon?
We don't know yet, but we will. We have the advantage.
And you'll do whatever it takes.
Well spotted. You shouldn't have come here. Put her with the others so we can finally get on with this.
Huh. Do you really think I'd come here without insurance? I've deposited the encrypted message and the plans with a friend. If I don't report in by tomorrow, copies will go to the police and the press.
You're bluffing.
You can't take that risk.
Publishing the blueprints would endanger all of humanity.
How can you know? You don't even know what the machine is for. Let Max and me go. I'll destroy the material and you can finish building your machine. Or are we really worth that much to you?
Miss Kalenkov, you may be the first person who has ever threatened me and lived to tell the tale. I agree to your terms. But if you're playing games with me, we will find you. Come with me. Step aside.
What have you done with him? Is he dead?
Don't worry. He's just sleeping. I will begin the reanimation process. Stay there.
My God, I didn't think. Who are you?
Jane Cunningham. I'm CERN's Chief of Research. I'm very sorry about what you've been through. I hope you'll believe me when I say it was against my wishes.
I see. You were so concerned you quit your job in protest.
There's never been a discovery like this. What we're doing here is going to change the world. This machine is incredible. It's not of human design.
Who designed it? God?
Pi is a constant. It didn't come into being, it just is, forever. It's older than the universe itself. Do you know what that means? It's a message from the dawn of time.
You're crazy.
I've seen the surveillance logs. I know you have nightmares. You've been dreaming about the Guardians.
Lucky guess.
Your fiancé isn't the only one who has studied the subject. Over the millennia, the Guardians have prevented humanity from uncovering the secret of Pi, with the help of a very powerful tool. Deuterium.
Deuterium. Never heard of it.
It's a particularly unstable and theoretical radioactive element. We even have a proposed spot for it on the periodic table. But as far as we know, it simply doesn't exist on this planet. Oh, in 30 or 40 years, it might become available as a byproduct of nuclear fusion reactors. But we need it now. The machine won't run without deuterium. You are going to contact the Guardians in your dreams and help us find them.
You think?
We believe that this machine could be capable of providing humanity with an unlimited supply of energy. Just imagine. No more wars for oil or gas.
So far, I'm unconvinced you people are the right ones to own the monopoly. Forget it. Max? Can you hear me? Max? Finally. I thought you'd never wake up.
Wow. I feel like a cat took a crap in my brain. Where am I?
Long story. We need to get out of here.
How did you find me?
Very long story. Emery says hi, by the way.
Emery? How is he?
No idea. People were shooting, we went over a cliff, Emery got thrown from the car. Long story short, I lost him somewhere in Turkey.
Oh, that Emery. So typical.
Ah. Hello, Mr. Anderson. Here, Max. Get decent. What's up now?
Let's go. Come on.
What? This can't be. Lock everything down. We've been attacked. The antimatter. It's gone.
Antimatter?
A byproduct of our experiments. Extremely unstable. It needs to be stored in an electromagnetic field. If antimatter comes into contact with matter, it will result in an explosion of unimaginable proportions.
My dreams. That's it. The Guardians want to destroy the world.
Yes, that's what I fear as well.
Now it all makes sense. We need to get the antimatter back. But how? We don't even know where the Guardians are hiding.
There is one possible course of action, but it is extreme.
I don't want to, but I have to.
Okay. She's dead.
We have 3 minutes, not a second more. This is crazy.
This is our only chance to find out where the Guardians are. She's the only one who can reach them. Sleep isn't enough anymore. The fire wakes her every time. She needs to power down entirely.
Nina, don't screw this up.
My God. It's the end of the world. Is this what happens if I don't stop the Guardians? Will this become reality? Damn. They were here, but where are they now? I have to find them. I'd better keep looking for symbols. It's my only shot. The end of the world is nigh. Security glass. It's survived everything so far, but will it survive me? I'll take some of the rubble. Is this glass brick-proof? I say, no. It's beginning to fracture. Good. Fine, I'll take another brick. Fine, I'll take another brick. See? Not brick-proof. There it is. Another of the Guardian symbols on this ruin. I knew it.
This had better be worth it.
I agree. If this doesn't work...
The Guardians are bound to be in the building to the north. I have to go there. There's a loose bar in this metal railing. I can't reach the grating as long as the car is on it. I should be able to lever this open.
Two minutes to go.
Ugh, this cannot happen. Gasoline is seeping out of the car's tank. The teddy's soaked in gasoline. My God, this had better save the world at the very least. Here goes. Promising. I'll climb up through the bus.
Hold on, Nina. You got this.
Just 1 minute.
A guardian, but what's he doing up here on the roof? Hello, can you hear me? Great. Am I supposed to just leap through the fire? Normally, this is where I wake up, but this time I have to go on. A piece of the cable has torn off. I'll take it. I've tied it up. Where shall I tie the other end? I've tied it to the pulley system. Here we go. I'd better hurry.
Get the defibrillator ready, quick!
You've come.
Yes. I need to know how to find you. In the real world. Who are you? Why are you doing this? Why do you want to destroy us along with all the others?
The Fermi paradox. The universe is infinite, home to hundreds of billions of galaxies. According to all the rules, there must be intelligent life somewhere other than here. But they've never given any sort of sign or tried to make contact. Yes?
Yes, they're probably a very long way away thinking the same thing. What has any of this got to do with Pi?
Life tends to expand exponentially. The Milky Way should be colonized within a few million years.
So? I don't get it.
The machine.
Yes?
It.
What? Pi, where is he?
Nina, you're back. Thank God. Everything okay?
No, everything is not okay. Why did you bring me back so soon?
Nina, you were clinically dead for 3 minutes.
I have to go back! The Guardian, he wanted to tell me something important.
What?
About what the machine is for. The numbers in the dust. Max, I need something to write with.
Hold on. This is what we need. Here, pen and paper.
Coordinates?
Yes. Do you have web access?
Do we have web access? We invented the World Wide Web in 1989. There's a terminal right over there.
Did I put that in right?
An island?
Santorini, to be exact. I have a really bad feeling about this. You can't see more than 10 meters ahead. We're navigating a cave that's basically made of rubble.
That must be the place the Guardian wanted to lead me to. If you imagine Santorini as a circle, then this is its exact center.
And if you're wrong?
Then at least Nina's still pumped full of drugs and won't suffer so much through our otherwise agonizing deaths.
Just keep driving and trust me.
What the?
That's it. The mouth must be the entrance to the Guardian's base.
What makes you think that?
It always is.
Fine, but his mouth's closed.
Oh, I'll just come up with something then, shall I?
Would you mind holding off on the bickering until after the wedding? We need to concentrate on the task at hand.
All right, let's take a look around. Maybe there's a key here somewhere. I should be able to shift the boulders with the claw. Will you look at that? A green crystal the size of a head buried under the rocks. We found another crystal. We found another crystal. I should be able to shift the boulders with the claw. Will you look at that? A green crystal the size of a head buried under the rocks. Wow! Nina, you were right.
You shock me.
Mr. Gruber, if you would.
Take a look at this. I've seen work like this before. In Guatemala. And these columns look late Roman. Absolutely fantastic. This complex must be thousands of years old. Some of the pictures show guardians being tortured and burned. What happened?
I see some kind of emergency escape capsule. The Guardians seem to have become more cautious. Do you think they work?
Since those two are occupied, it looks like I'll have to deal with the locked door myself. Let's see what this council's arrangement is. Egyptian hieroglyphs. I'm no expert, but maybe there's something particular about one of them. It seems like each symbol occurs a different number of times. Maybe that's somehow related to the solution of the puzzle. A depiction of the Indian god Ganesha. Beneath that is a row of symbols. Two of them seem to be missing. It's an Occidental relief, probably from the Middle Ages. Exactly 12 figures, each with a letter above their heads. Wait, not all of them. The final 12th letter is missing. The door is now open. Please follow me. That's it. The deuterium. It's powering the whole facility.
That little thing.
That thing is pure energy. Yes, this will work.
How?
With the deuterium, we can finally start the machine. No! Some kind of force field. I can't get at it.
We need to move on. We have to find the antimatter. Max? What's wrong?
Don't worry. He's not dead. Not yet, anyway. And don't worry about the antimatter either. It's stored safely at CERN.
So it was all a lie? The raid, the theft, it was all for show?
You wouldn't have let us here voluntarily, would you? We need the deuterium. Without deuterium, our research would be in vain. I've injected your fiancé with a slow-acting poison. It is spreading through his body. He has perhaps 20, maybe 30 minutes at best.
Bitch!
You're wasting time. This is the antidote. If you can figure out how to deactivate the force field, you may have it.
I don't have any choice. I'd better find a way to get the force field down. A number of people are depicted. Jesus! The kneeling man looks like Max. And the person next to him? That could be me. And the one on the right, holding the pistol. Isn't that Cunningham? How weird. The themes seem to depict the past, present, and future. Is that one of them? Is he still alive?
What's going on? Where are you? Hurry up!
Did you speak to me in my dreams? What did you want to tell me?
Many years have passed since our last encounter. We have called to you in your dreams because we need your help.
Uh-huh.
Our brotherhood has existed for millennia. Our task is to protect humanity.
Protect? From what?
From itself. Our ancestors were still hunters and gatherers when the gods granted them deuterium, a source of nearly unlimited energy that bestowed great power upon them. In return for this gift, our ancestors had to swear a holy vow that they and their descendants would prevent mankind from exceeding a certain technological limit.
How's that working out for you?
During the Middle Ages, we were persecuted without mercy. We were brought to the brink of extinction. Then began what is known today as the modern era. An incredible explosion of knowledge and technology. It was only a matter of time before the computer would be invented and the hidden message in pi discovered.
What is it with this damn number?
I told you of the Fermi paradox. How could it be that there are no intelligent civilizations in the universe capable of intergalactic travel? It is because whenever a civilization anywhere in the universe advances to the point where it is capable of developing computers, it will inevitably discover the message hidden in pi. And that civilization's curiosity will need it to build the machine.
And then what? What does the machine do?
It destroys everything.
The fire.
Whoever created this message wanted to ensure that intelligent life would never expand exponentially through the universe and become a threat to others. Now you must ensure humanity does not follow this path. You must prevent this machine from being activated. As a sign of our trust, we will grant you access to this station's power supply. You will make the right decision.
If I have to, I could deactivate the force field from this console. What am I to do? If I deactivate the force field, Cunningham will get the deuterium, and then what? The end of the world? But what if this damn machine doesn't even work? What if my dreams are meaningless? I can't let Max die, I just can't. I hope I made the right decision, but I can't just leave Max here. He needs the antidote. I'll do what Cunningham says. Looks easy. I can interrupt the power supply by sliding the red segment to the contact on the far right. Did it.
Spasiba, Kalankova.
I have to get to Max, quick. Cunningham ran off with the deuterium, but that doesn't matter now. I have to take care of Max, the antidote. Cunningham dropped her bag. Let's see what's inside. Thank God. How are you?
Dizzy, but breathing. What happened?
Cunningham has the deuterium. She's probably escaped with the submarine.
Damn! Now what?
Do you remember the escape pods where we came in?
Do you think they still work?
I don't know.
Let's go.
Cross everything you've got.
All stations ready. Request permission to begin Test 13-1.
Permission granted.
Test 13-1 begins in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
It will work this time. It has to.
3, 2, 1. Engage. We're at 20%.
The system is stable. It's working.
28% and rising.
What does that mean?
Someone broke into our network and deactivated the security systems.
Will it affect the test?
No, it's an independent system. But now anyone can access the facility. Should we abort?
No. We have to keep it running.
Stop the machine, right now.
Damn. I knew I should have destroyed those escape pods. Guards.
They're catching some Z's. You may as well lower the volume. They can't hear you.
And now turn the damn machine off before it destroys us all.
I won't even consider it.
That machine was built to destroy any civilization advanced enough to switch it on.
What are you talking about?
Don't listen to her. How could she possibly know all that?
I don't care what you believe. Turn the machine off.
I won't let you destroy everything we've worked so long to achieve. No one can stop the process now.
You're mad! Didn't you hear me? The machine will destroy everything.
What makes you think that?
The Guardians told me.
The Guardians just want to prevent humans from standing on their own 2 feet.
Look, I don't know what's going on here, but there's only one way to stop the process. We have to deactivate the magnetic field that's keeping the particles in their orbit.
You piece of...
And that's gonna work?
It's going to be dangerous. Byproducts could include antimatter, or a black hole, or the reversal of time itself. But we don't have a lot of options available.
Very reassuring. What do you need me to do?
I have to go to the data center, but I need someone to switch off the firewall's power supply first.
You can't do that. You work for me.
I can handle the firewall. Just tell me what to do.
If we cut main power, the firewall will go down temporarily. I can use that time to reprogram.
Got it. Where do I have to go?
The transformer building on the surface. Take the elevator. It should still be working. Here's an access card. And don't let Mr. Van Ryn's guards catch you. We need to get to the server room with some urgency.
Max, here. Give me a call if you need anything. Mind if I rifle through your desk?
If it'll help prevent the end of the world, then be my guest.
Nothing obviously useful, but there is a remote control flying saucer. For want of anything better to take, can I take this? UFO thing?
Sure, if you can use it. It's just a little hobby of mine when I'm not inadvertently bringing about the apocalypse.
There's a burnt cigar in it. Looks like Van Ryn was in a hurry. A few used poster strips and a pencil stump. The rest is just trash.
Damn, the security system's been activated.
Of course.
There's a laser barrier. If we trigger it, the corridor hermetically seals and then kills us with toxic gas.
I don't see any lasers.
Now, we're in a clean room. The air's dust-free, so the lasers are practically invisible.
So what do we do?
We can turn off the security system via the console, but we'll need the right keycard.
Which you don't have.
Unfortunately.
Well, fine. I don't know. Maybe I'll just give it some brain power. Laser beams don't fall for disguises, but let's see what's in the pockets. A key with a lighter attached, a makeup mirror, and some lipstick. Lung cancer tastes smooth. Shouldn't take long. There. Now we've got atmosphere. That, if I'm not mistaken, is a key card next to those papers on the shelf over there. Maybe it's the one for deactivating the motion sensors. But how can I reach it from here? I'll stick some poster strips on the back of the 2 mirrors. Okay, steady hands. I'll break the pocket mirror in 2, then fix one side to the wall and use the other one to deflect the laser beam. Perfect. It worked. I'll stick a couple of the poster strips on the bottom of the UFO model. It fits, but I'm not sure I'm a qualified pilot. Could you give me a hand?
With what?
I've made a gap in the laser grid.
Excellent.
We can fly your saucer to the other side and use it to get the keycard.
Huh, sounds fun. Give me the remote and pop Betty down on the other side.
Betty?
Yeah, don't ask.
Fine, I'll move Betty into position. You did it!
I did, didn't I?
Damn. What now?
Miss Galenkov, where are you headed?
Nowhere fast, it seems.
Ah, Gruber. I regret to inform you that I cannot allow you to continue.
Damn it. I need to get out of here. There's a hatch screwed into the ceiling. Maybe I can use that to unscrew the panel. Did it. Damn. Is the elevator moving? That's the sort of thing you only try once. That was close. I hope Nina's faring better.
Open. Looks like a normal cupboard. The key fits. What have we got? Dressing material, disinfectant, a laser pointer, and a defibrillator. Motherload. Out of action.
Damn, they're guarding the data center.
Now what?
You don't have hand-to-hand combat training?
I have a lot of experience with combining everyday objects into improbably useful tools, but no, I am not a secret agent. I'll think of something. I'll aim at the sprinkler system heat sensor.
Damn it, what now? It's just a screw-up in the system. I'll go sort it out. You stay here.
Great. One down. Best be careful not to get my feet wet.
Is he dead?
No, just recharging his batteries. Let's go.
Lock the door. I'll log into the system and wait until the firewall is deactivated. I hope your friend is successful.
You bet.
Open the door.
Shit! Now what?
Don't worry. It'd take dynamite or some kind of industrial metal cutter to get through that door.
Oh, yes, so I see.
Oh no! You've got to stop it!
And how am I supposed to do that? Never mind. You do the hacker routine, I'll handle the lateral thinking.
We prefer cyberspace explorers. But okay, I'll focus on reprogramming.
Fine. I'll rig a surprise for our friend. I'll take the axe. One well-placed blow. Don't move.
Good work. But now your friend really needs to hurry up.
Obviously, locked. The keycard doesn't work. I wonder if this electronic lock can be opened from the control center. Don't ask, don't get. Nina, this is Max. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You alright? We could use that blackout right about now.
I'm outside the generator building. The door has an electronic lock. I don't know how to open it. Can you do something from the control center?
I'll ask the expert. Wait a second. Max? We can do it, but we need the identifier for the door.
All right. I'll see if I can find it.
Hurry up!
Amazing. Does anyone actually use these to unlock doors? Ah, here's the door lock identifier. The identifier is XJ-3486.
I'll pass it on. Bear with us.
Take your time.
So, it looks as if he did it. Of course, deactivating the stabilization field is the difficult bit.
You'll manage.
What the hell is going on? We need to get out of here!
You'll have to leave without me. I've got to finish this. Now untie me.
Ja, ich will.
The master thief used his reward to retire. Over 2,000 years later, several computer games were dedicated to him. Emre's body was never found. After a bad cold that he acquired on the icy streets of Florence, An-Nasir returned to his home in Egypt a made man and swore never to set foot in that inhospitable city again. Was painted by his master and became more famous than the Mona Lisa as the Vitruvian Man. When people discovered that Mona Lisa was actually an anagram for Mon Soleil, and that Leonardo had thus immortalized his secret lover, the homosexual multi-talent fled to the New World with the words, "At least they know the meaning of tolerance." Murphy never really recovered from his defeat against Nina's warbot. After a complete redesign, he joined the police force. The police officer got partnered with Murphy. Thanks to them, San Francisco is now the safest city in the United States. During his interrogation, the officer discovered large quantities of home-distilled alcohol that the kiosk owner had been selling to minors. He was sentenced to 200 hours of community service to be spent setting age ratings for video games at the ESRB. The assistant continues to work at CERN, and when 2012's supposed discovery of the Higgs particle is proven to be a hoax, will be awarded the Nobel Prize for identifying the true Higgs particle. CERN has been the best time of the red telephone's life, better even than the Cuban Missile Crisis. In search of a new challenge, it has applied for jobs in North Korea and Iran. Cunningham and Van Ryn were probably swallowed by the black hole that opened shortly before the experiment was stopped. Was visited by Nina shortly after Max's abduction. He recommended that she follow the Potbelly Hill clue and even paid for her flight to Turkey. Sam didn't make an appearance in Secret Files 3, for which we would like to make a formal apology by way of this picture. Met a Turk who had also lost his memory. Together, they founded a detective agency that deals with grave robberies. But that's another story. Nina and Max will never forget their wedding day. It was a pity Cassandra couldn't be there for the lavish celebration. But the math whiz had her hands full trying to prevent the pi virus from spreading, garnering countless awards in the process. Nina and Max took a break from adventuring and lived happily ever after, until that thing with their kids happened. But that's a story for another day. Thanks to Nina's dedicated support, the mysterious Guardians regain their former strength and will hopefully protect human beings from themselves for a long time to come. doctor! We need a doctor!
Nina! Rosebud!
No! I can't work like this! I'll be in my trailer.
Take a look at this.
What is that?
It's an underground system. An irrigation and canal system built over 10,000 years ago.
I'm soaking wet, ice cold, and I reek of fish. I'm not being paid enough for this.
That's where it went.
Hey, what?
Cut! Okay, that's a wrap. Time to head home. See you on Monday. Have a nice weekend.
Hey, wait! Hey!
Last year I had my vacation in the Sahara. It's nice and dry there. And it's a great place to recharge your batteries. Sand was the only thing that got to me.
Am I getting my own game?
No!